Oh, right. Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to be talking about some interesting news that came out recently out of nowhere, really. Um, I guess Jake Paul and Logan Paul announced that they're going to be fighting each other now. I don't know where that came from, why they decided that's a good thing, but apparently that's going to happen. Jake Paul versus Logan Paul, and honestly, good for them. They're really smart businessmen. Like, it's obviously not going to be a really competitive fight. They know who's going to win. It's probably going to be a draw if we're being real here, and they're not going to go hard on each other. Oh, like usually if this was a real thing, if I knew that they were actually going to fight, I'd be pretty against it. I don't like brothers fighting on like a big stage. I know that all of us fight our siblings in the background as families, it happens. Me and my brothers have fought many, many times, but there's limits, and putting it on a big stage and doing it in front of everybody. I don't know. I don't love it. Maybe it's just like because when we were growing up, I remember when I was younger and the Klitschko brothers were doing their thing in boxing. There was a lot of talk about them possibly fighting, and my dad used to always tell us like, no, like that's not good. You shouldn't do that. And now that I'm older, I kind of agree with him. I just don't think it's a good look. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's good business from the two of them. It's not like they're fighting for a real title or anything that like that, where they're actually going to be trying to knock each other out. They're just going to spar for a couple rounds. That's really all it's going to be, and they'll make a ton of money. So can I blame them? Not at all. Apparently, it might be related to some kind of reality show that they might be doing. I saw a little bit something about that. I don't know the details. Then that makes it make even more sense. Like they're gonna build it up. They're gonna have maybe some boxers under them. Maybe they're gonna do like an Ultimate Fighter type show. I'm not sure. And then they'll lead it up, and then they'll fight each other. If it was a real fight, I think Jake would probably win. Logan's bigger, maybe a little bit more athletic, but Jake's the one who's been boxing. Logan's over at WWE doing his thing, which I also think is very smart of him to go into that. That's like why not? He has what it takes. He's athletic. He can do all the stuff you got to do for pro wrestling, and he makes a ton of money. They get paid really, really well. So good for him there. And yeah, I think that at the end of the day, it's going to be not super interesting, but everyone's going to tune in. Like everyone's going to hate on it, hate on it, hate on it, and then everyone's going to tune in to watch it anyways. I think they're doing this one on HBO Max, not Netflix this time around, but I'm sure they'll still get a ton of views. And yeah, I don't love the idea of brothers fighting on a big global stage, but as long as it's something like this where it's not even really real, who cares, So yeah, Jake Paul versus Logan Paul is coming apparently, and we'll all be there. No matter what people say, everyone's going to be watching. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.